And we're live, baby. Best Ball Barbecue day number 42. 42 in a row. And we're going to hop in a little board today. We only got a finite of these left, so we're going to make the most of them while I can do them on stream. We're probably going to end up with another sit and go unless Underdog drops another contest. Not totally sure if they will. But before we do that, let's hit the intro. I'm a demon. I just figured out how to do those. I'm a demon now, baby. I'm a demon now. Oh, I think that's going to be the new thing. Whenever we have a guest on, that's going to be the intro that plays. 100%. Like if we get when Best Ball Guy comes back on the stream, he's definitely getting one of those. That's just going to be the thing, I think. Where and I won't even tell them. Maybe if you're watching the stream, you might know. But I'm like, hey, can I get a picture of you for the thumbnail? And I'll just play that video. I don't know why. I think it's funny every time I watch it. I've made 5 of them in the past 30 minutes. So it's so funny. I cannot get over it. But let's hop in a little board here. Let's see. We have 7 people left. So if you want to hop in, and we're gonna be drafted, baby. We're gonna be drafted. Oh goodness. Tell me that's not the funniest thing you've ever seen. I can make one for anyone now too. It's actually, when you figure out where to go and how to do it, it's actually the easiest thing you can make. It's incredibly easy to make. It's actually scary how easy it is to make. That's the scary part. It is incredibly easy to do. It took a couple tries, but we figured it out. It's so funny. So funny. Okay. 3, we're waiting one more person in, and then we can start drafting, baby. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Pick 10. All right. We got Godzilla in here. What's going on, baby? We got Tika in here. Anthony's in here. What's going on, man? I don't recognize any of the other names, so it just looks like Anthony and Godzilla. So there we go. What's up, Anthony? How we doing, baby? How are we doing today? All right. Let me sit up a little bit more here. I can't get over it, man. If you're just tuning in, you have to watch the resume or rewind maybe like 10 minutes. Or not 10 minutes. We've only been live for 3. Rewind 2 minutes and just watch the intro. Oh my God. Jason Calhoun. I'm new to your stream in the 2 spot. Huron River Rat. Gotcha. Huron, one of our nation's Great Lakes. I believe Huron that's the one by Canada. Am I right or wrong? I'm pretty sure that's by Canada. Great Lakes map. Here we go. Let me see here. Lake Huron. Oh, I don't want to go on eBay. Just give me images. Show me the Great Lakes. Here we go. Oh, it is in Canada. Okay, yeah, right by Michigan. It's right by, Detroit. There we go. So Detroit's right by Erie and Huron. I see. Dang, I didn't realize how many Great Lakes Michigan had bordering it. It has, 4 of the 5 Great Lakes bordering Michigan? Superior, Lake Michigan, Huron, and Erie. I didn't even realize that. Look at that. A lot of lakefront for Michigan. Holy goodness. Those Great Lakes are cold, though. I went to school where, in Duluth, Minnesota, and if you just look up Duluth, Minnesota on a map, it's in Lake Superior. It's a port city. It used to be a port city in the 40s. And those Great Lakes are not warm, ladies and gentlemen. Those, even if it's 80 out, cold lakes, very, very cold lakes. It's definitely not a pool type of adventure. I didn't even realize we had the 10 pick, man. Every single stream, I swear to God, it's 9 or 10. It's 9 or 10 every single one. It's at this point, I'm getting kind of fed up with it. I'm getting fed up with these 9 and 10 picks. Give me more to the beginning of the draft. Give me the 1. Give me the 3. Give me the 6 even. It's not these freaking 9s and 10s. But yes, welcome, Jason. It's a pleasure to have you on here. It's a pleasure. Who'd you start with? Jamar Chase. There we go. A little bit out for consensus. I always like people who are not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum. So I like the Jamar Chase pick there. Tyson's in here. Where's the girlfriend tonight? She's working right now. I don't know if okay, let's go. Man, it's the same every draft. We never get anybody fall. And the one time it's the 109, we don't get Breece Hall. He falls to the 109. I hate this, man. I hate it. Let's just go Puka. Maybe we'll get a miracle draft where we get Puka and Garrett Wilson. Probably not, but you never know. You never know. I love Garrett Wilson on this team. It's the only way this would be worth it. The only way I would be fine with being in 10 right here. If we can get Garrett Wilson with Puka, I will be happy. If we don't, it's like every other draft we've ever done from the 9 and 10 slot. I want the new. I want the now. We're one pick away. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I hate it. Kyron Puka, like you can get this so easily. Let's go London. No. Harrison. Yes. This isn't the most hard-hitting analysis you've ever heard in fantasy football. Then I don't know what you think you're watching because we are. I mean, I just gave you two great explanations of why I took those players. if you're new here, like it sounds like Jason is, welcome. We draft at 9 and 10 a lot. Usually we take Jameer. So we're going to go Puka. We have a lot of Jameer. So Puka and Marvin, I don't think I had that start. It's the only reason why I did it. Puka, you can make the case that he's going to be good. I just think Cooper Kupp might have a better season. Not a better season. Like, there's a good, like, what's the percentage chance that Cooper Kupp outscores Puka Nacua? Like, I feel like it's probably like at least a third of a chance, like 33% chance, I feel like, that Cooper Kupp could outscore Puka. Even like 40, 50, like I could make that argument too. Like, I don't know. So that scares me. Marvin Harrison, I just don't take enough of him. So if we're going to complain about our draft slot, we might as well complain about players we don't get enough of. So it has the opportunity of panning out. So here we go. Looking forward to the draft. Can you give a shout out to Sherry B? She's watching. Hey, shout out Sherry B, baby. Shout out Sherry B. I thought for a minute you were gonna like that was like one of like shout out like you know what I mean. And it's like a bat like Barry May. You know what I mean? I thought that's what that was for a minute, but it wasn't. Shout out Cherry B. Huron River is like 20 minutes from my house. There we go. Take Kyron. I will not. I will not. I disagree. Some people, they give and they take. Not me. I only take. Sketch reference for you. Okay. God, who had fun last night? If you're just tuning in, and maybe your first time on the channel, watching this after the fact. If you didn't watch the stream we did last night with the best ball guy, really, really fun stream. Got a ton of views. Got, I think, the most likes I've ever had on a video. So that was awesome. Thank you guys for that. But yeah, he's definitely going to come on sometime soon. 100% going to come on again, or I'll go on his channel. I'm not one to hold him hostage, but you have to come on my channel if we're going to do anything. No, I'll go on his channel, show some love. 50-50 relationship. Some people are there's rumors in the streets that me and Best Ball Guy are in a relationship, but I will neither confirm nor deny those rumors. I will do nothing of the sort. Jason says, "Yep, from Ann Arbor." Okay, there we go. Huron River runs right through town, and my high school mascot was the River Rat. Hence the Huron River Rats. There we go. How come everybody in this like my community is from frickin' Michigan? We got Anthony, who's from Michigan. We got Lee, who's from Michigan. I think there's somebody else I was missing. Bradley Stalder lives in Michigan. Like, it seems like everybody lives in goddamn Michigan. Yet it's all we do is Underdog. And wait a second. Actually, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want any. Never mind. If you're smart, you'll put the math together. I'm not going to say it though. We don't want to. Yeah, Anthony. I think Anthony got it. I'm not going to say it. We don't want to ruin any chances on this stream. I'm going to shut my mouth. Anthony, or hit him with the greedy, says Brandon Ayuk and Marvin Harrison Jr. at the back end of the draft is always fun. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, there we go. We can get it in the clear now. I live in Illinois now. That's why I was confused because Anthony and is always, oh, I can't play an Underdog. So I was like, I thought you said you lived in Ann Arbor, so I was very confused. Like he's on a VPN, probably illegal. I didn't want to out you. You see, I didn't snitch. I didn't snitch. I didn't want to out you. I didn't want to do anything. But you live in Illinois. It's fair game. Here we go. Let's see here. We talked about Cooper Kupp. Could have a nice little double Rams. I could get down with that. This Josh Allen value, every time it falls to me, I just want to do it. I just want to do it every time. But you know what? We'll do the responsible thing. We'll go Cooper Kupp. Get the Rams stack. You know, we probably don't have a lot of these teams, not as many as we should. So there we go. Nobody likes snitches. Good work. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. There we go. Hey, we already got guys. We already got 38 viewers on the live stream now. So if you're watching, not sub to the channel, make sure you drop a sub, drop a like at 600 subscribers. If we hit that before September 1st, we are doing a 24-hour live stream with just drafts, Best Ball Mania, whatever contest is open at the time. I'll have to see what time we can do it, maybe toward the end of kind of the season. But you don't want to miss that. If we end up getting to 600 subs, that'll be the event of the year. It's going to be fun. There's going to be food involved. There's probably going to be some drinks involved, some SUIs, stacking under the influence. It's all going to be there. So if you want to see that, drop a sub. Helps us grow. I'd really appreciate it. And drop a like. Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I've done this dance before. I appreciate everyone who comes out in the live streams and hangs out with us every night. Like Anthony's in here every night. Hit him with the gritty in here every night. Godzilla, Tyson, like all you guys in here every night. Vapor is in here every night. Like you guys probably have lives, but you come here and you watch me and you support me. So I truly do appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who comes in and watches the live stream. Okay, we're up on the clock again. Tank Dell's the falling value. I don't have a running back. ETN's on the board. That's all I got to do. That's all I got to say. ETN, perfect RB1 to have in this situation. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this is still a hero RB build, even though we went 3 receivers. Like, if you haven't heard my ETN dance before, you look at he was the RB3 last year. He's actually the RB2 in the first half of the season. I think he got hurt after the bye week because when they were over the first 8 weeks of the season, Jags were 6-2. ETN was the RB2, was getting fed like a madman, right? Over the last 8 weeks of the season, something happened. I think it was an injury, something like that. Jags go 2-6, and he's like, you see ETN's numbers, his touches all drop off significantly. So let's put that together. If we're the Jaguars, let's say we're Doug Peterson, right? We're Doug Peterson, and we're doing we're like, you know what? How are we going to win games next year, right? They're in the war room. They're maybe talking about the draft. Like, how are we going to win games in 2024? Let's see. Over the first 8 weeks of the season last year, we were 6-2 and ETN was getting the ball. Then we had a monumental collapse, didn't make the playoffs, went 2-6, and we weren't giving ETN the ball. I'm no rocket scientist. I'm not an NFL coach. But that tells me maybe you should get ETN the ball. And I think they know that. I think they want to get ETN the ball. And I think they want to take a little bit more off his plate, which is honestly a good thing. If Tank Bigsby steals some touches here and there, you know, maybe he steals a goal line touchdown or two for the whole season, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Let Tank Bigsby get the yards no one cares about, the 3rd and 1s, you know, the 2nd and 1 halfback dives. Let him get those. Don't put ETN in a situation to get hurt. Let ETN be Tony Pollard from 2022, where he's high value touches. You know, like that's all we care about. High value touches is the name of the game. And ETN, when he got those last year, he was electric, at least over the first 8 weeks of the season. So that's why I like ETN so much. He's my guy. He is my guy. Jason, I'm the first thing into Michigan from Ohio. So there we go. Yeah, Ann Arbor. Jason, did you go to Michigan? You said Ann Arbor, so you said you're from Ann Arbor, kind of thing. But did you go to Michigan, or did you go to college, or did you go to college? I guess I shouldn't assume. You never know. Everyone's got a different path. All right, here on River Rats. That's kind of a fun. It's kind of a fun school mascot, the River Rats. Sounds like a hockey team. Went to UW-Madison. Oh, no, Jason. God, why would you go there? Man. Tell you what, I was at the Axe game in Minnesota I live in Minnesota, if you didn't know. I went to the Axe game last year. It wasn't great. It was sitting right in the end zone that Braylon Allen scored in. Scored right in front of my face. He's like probably 6 feet away from me. was not a great game. Gophers should have won that game. But the Gophers are going to finish better than Wisconsin next year. That's just a fact. That's not up for debate. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. All right. 4 picks away here. Who are we thinking on the turn? See, now I kind of like this team now. I'm not going to lie. I hated the team when I went Puka. I've switched my stance, and I kind of like it. Even though we haven't got any ADP values, getting ETN made me like this team significantly more. So, all right, we're looking around here. Mark Andrews, Kincaid, we could go in that direction for sure. Keenan Allen is the falling value. I mean, if he fell to us, it would be a 15-pick value. I don't see how we could say no to that. Again, 2 more picks, it's probably likely. And Anthony's in front of me. I need to stop revealing my picks. The stream delay is going to catch up, and he's going to take Keenan Allen. That was a mistake. That was a mistake on my end. I forgot Anthony was drafting directly in front of me. Was Anthony the one that got Breece Hall? Oh, he what? Or no, he did A.J. Brown. The guy before me got Breece Hall. I see. He's going to tease me, too. He's going to take Keenan Allen right here. I know Anthony. I know you're going to take him. Oh, he doesn't. He goes in a different direction. Okay. And then Keenan Allen goes right before me. God damn it. Oh, talk about a tease, man. God. I'll go Andrews. I don't mind that. Could just go Christian Kirk. Just stack it up. Stack up our guy. I say yes. We got ETN. We'll build our 18th Jaguars stack if we get Lawrence. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. I can always talk myself into drafting Christian Kirk. Never a hard click. Never. I do it 1,000 times a day. It never gets any less fun to click on Christian Kirk. I love drafting Christian Kirk. He's the wide receiver 1 on that team. No one talks about it. He's in Jacksonville, and he's a 5th, 6th round pick. The Underdog community should be ashamed of themselves for letting Christian Kirk go this low. Ashamed. I said it. If your Christian Kirk exposure is not over 15%, what are you doing? Just kidding. Just kidding. Everyone is allowed to have their own player takes. I'm not one to player take bash anybody. Unless it's Chase Claypool. Then we can have some fun. So, sorry to hit him with Grady. That's on me. I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. But I do mean to click on Kenneth Walker here, I think. Or should we go tight end? I kind of you know what? I usually go Pitts here. Let's go Kittle. Let's get a nice little Kittle. I don't think we have enough Kittle. A guy who's like a walking spike week. He's either getting 2 catches, 20 yards, or it's like 6 catches, 90 yards, and 3 touchdowns. There's no in between with George Kittle. So I don't want to be too underweight on George Kittle. I believe he was the tight end 2 last year. And he's going as the tight end 7. What's going to change the situation? You could even argue that it would get better. It might get better. He's a tight end 4 last year, excuse me. But still, he could be in a better situation if IU gets traded. Like, George Kittle is still George Kittle. Yes, he's going to have bad weeks, but that's just kind of the game you play with. This is best ball. We don't care. We're looking for upside. We don't care about the 0-point weeks, really. We're looking for upside. If Trey Benson gets drafted by the Cowboys, which players do you think his ADP will be around? That's a good question. Let's look at just like running backs. If Trey Benson goes to the Cowboys, I think he might. I think it might be around Kenneth Walker. I know he's falling a little bit right now, but I think Kenneth Walker would kind of be that. That's where I would draft him, right? The RB1 on the Cowboys, like Najee Harris is the RB1 in Pittsburgh. It's a completely different situation. So he's got to be above that. He's a rookie, like fast speed. I think he's got to be somewhere in that James Cook, Joe Mixon, Pacheco, Kenneth Walker tier, or like Kamara tier. You know what I mean? Somewhere in this 4th to 5th round. I think that's where I would draft him, right? Like, who would you rather have? Trey Benson on the Cowboys or David Montgomery? Probably Trey Benson. Trey Benson on the Cowboys or Aaron Jones? I would say Trey Benson. I would take Benson over Connor. I think I could talk myself into Kenneth Walker, so that would be one. Kamara, we love Kamara, but I think I'd be tempted to take Trey Benson. So I think that's where I draft him. Is that crazy to say? Like, the Cowboys, he's the RB1, no one else behind him. Like, that's a great spot. Fire me up, man. Fire me up. It's going to be one of these guys that goes to the Cowboys, and they're going to go in like the 4th or 5th round. It's just we got to see which one it is. That's why we've been drafting all the rookie running backs. We're taking them all because one of them is going to be a significant riser, 100%. I'd take Benson over Rachaad White if he went to the Cowboys. That's not a bad take. I kind of like it. It's not a bad take at all. I think I could be convinced too. like to see who the other running backs. But if it's like just Trey Benson and Rico Dowdle, if it's just those two, Trey Benson to the moon, man. Trey Benson to the moon. To the absolute moon. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. 6 picks away. Ugh. Anyone here listen to country? I've been on a country kick the past couple of years, and I got Good Directions, Billy Currington. Currington, right? That's his name? I should probably know that. I just said I was a country guy, and I didn't. And he's like one of the biggest country artists out right now. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Is it not? Billy Currington. I was right. Good Directions. I told her way up yonder past the caution line. Such a good song. Okay. You guys didn't tune in to hear my karaoke country skills. You tuned in to see me win $15,000. And we're going to do that with these next 7th and 8th round picks right here. Jordan Addison, the falling value. Deontay Johnson falling down the board. But we could go quarterback. We could go our guy, Tony Pollard, Najee Harris. A lot of options on the table. And I listed off a bunch of names because I remember Anthony's drafting in front of me again. So I will not review which player that I want, but I will throw him off the scent and take the player that I need. If there's a player I want, I was going to take Deontay this time, Tyson. Tyson, if you're in here, I swear I was going to take Deontay right there. I was going to do it. I swear on everything. I was going to take Deontay right there. But you know what? Now we have to go in a different direction, and that different direction is Kyler Murray. There's a real chance that Marvin goes to Arizona. This would be that stack. And it's kind of hard to stack Marvin when you don't know which team he's going to. So I think that's a smart play right there. We have some Malik Neighbors Arizona stacks as well. So anything can happen on draft night. We kind of have an inkling of what we think will happen, but that just makes me more confident that we don't know what's going to happen, because the NFL draft every single year is just it's going to be chaos at the top this year. Teams wanting to trade in, like it's truly going to be chaos at the top. I ain't rich, but I damn sure want to be. Hell yeah, I agree. Buy me a boat. You want a boat? So is this a Tim the Tatman stream? Buy me a car. I don't know if anyone will get that reference, but it's funny. Hey, Anthony knows. Ask Miss Bell for some of her sweet tea. And a left will take you to the interstate, but a right will bring you right back here to me. There we go. Okay. See, I don't know if I know that one. Like I said, I'm not the biggest country guy, but I'm like, my country playlist has, how many songs does this sucker have? It's got 7 hours and 24 minutes. It doesn't tell me how many songs it is, though. Whatever 7 hours and 24 minutes is worth of songs. Alrighty here. Running back is probably going to be our pick. We could go in a couple different directions. I like Pollard. I like Najee. It's probably going to be one of these two. We've drafted a ton of Tajay Spears. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know how much we like Tajay. So I think we go Pollard in this situation. We did get a lot of Pollard before free agency, though, but as Best Ball Guy pointed out yesterday, he didn't really rise up that much. Like he thought we both thought we were going to get this crazy value on Pollard, but it just never came. People are kind of just treating Pollard the same way. So I don't know what that's all about, but kind of fun. Okay, did you guys see? How many of you guys actually saw the intro? I'm sorry, I can't get. Let me pull up the board too. I cannot get over it. Can I play it again? Would you guys be mad if I played it again? Can I just play? I'm gonna play it one more time, and I won't play it again. I need to watch it one more time. So because we got 10 live YouTube viewers in here. So if you didn't see it in the beginning, here it is one more time. In my earmuffs too. I think it's a little loud. So caution there. If you're around in a public place, I would turn the volume down. But here we go. We were at 10 YouTube viewers when that video started playing, And then we hit 11. So I'm curious who the YouTube viewer was that just tuned in and they just saw that. Oh God. Yes, that is me. That is me. It's AI, but it is me. It's a picture I took. God, it's so funny. I can't get over it. It's too funny. It's too funny. I can do it with anyone now. Now that I know how to make these, like I'm gonna be a menace to society. I'm thinking about doing a clay. I was thinking on the drive. I was like, what would be funny if I could, like, who could I put in there and kind of play on the stream? If Chase Claypool has to be the one player that I might do. And I'll send that to hit him with the gritty when he signs with a team. Hit him with the gritty. You can post that on Twitter. Chase Claypool. Chase Claypool signing. Breaking news: Chase Claypool signing a 1-year deal with the Buffalo Bills. God, it's too funny. I cannot get over it. And we got 50 live viewers in the chat. So thank you. Make sure you drop a like, drop a sub. Thank you. And we don't hit 50 that much. We were doing really good last night. We had like 50 or 60, but 50 is a big number, especially we're not even halfway through the draft. So like I said, means the world to me. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in, YouTube, Twitter, whatever. It does not matter. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's take a look at the board here. These tight ends were there when we picked last, and they're still falling down the board a little bit. Let's check on some teams, though, too, actually. Let's check on Huron, who's from Michigan, drafting Illinois. Jamar Chase, Nico, DJ Moore, and CJ Stroud. There we go. So we got the Texan stack with Joe Mixon, Brian Thomas, and then Godwin and Mitchell. These receivers are nice. I mean, these 6 receivers are great. You got Mixon as kind of your anchor running back, so that's fine, too. And we got both the QB stacks with Stroud, and we got Caleb with DJ Moore. So I like it there. Let's go over to Tika, Anthony, AJ Brown, Olave. I like the Olave reach there. Kind of a fun little team. So you don't really get AJ with Olave all that often. So I like that because he's never really fallen back to this third round selection. Olave, a guy who doesn't really fall. So and we got Hurts to go with Brown, Rashad White, Jaden Green, Kamara, Jordan Love to go with Jaden Reed, Dallas Goedert to go with Hurts. There we go. Everyone's stacking this. I mean, we know what we're doing, right? We know what we're doing. So there we go. Love to see it. Love to see it. I think if I had to pick between the teams right now, I think I like Huron's the best. I mean, these 6 receivers are really good. I love these 6 receivers, kind of just, all those guys together. We're good at quarterback. Still need to figure out tight end and running back. So just as early favorite, I think is Huron, but we'll see at the end of the draft. We'll see how the running back room and the tight end room kind of play out. So let's not jump to any conclusions here. Oof. Do we go Spears and Pollard together? I'm not a handcuff guy, but this doesn't feel like a handcuff situation. I think sometimes one of them will have a good week, and the other times another will have a good week. So I think we're going to do it. Now, I don't think it's a handcuff situation. I think you can get away with it. Like you can go Gibbs and Jameer on the same team makes sense, right? Because not Gibbs and Jameer, Gibbs and Montgomery. Gibbs and Montgomery on the same team makes sense because Montgomery's still going to get some run. Jameer is still going to get some run. That's why like you can draft Mostert and Achane, right? They're both going to have their weeks. It's not getting Spears and Pollard is not a handcuff situation. The OC came out, said it's 1A, 1B with Pollard and Spears. So that makes sense in my mind. Makes sense to me. And then maybe there will be 1 week where both of them score a touchdown, make the lineup. That could happen. Maybe it happens in week 17. Hopefully hopefully both of them just score like 20 week 17 because I can't imagine a lot of people are going to have Pollard and Spears on their team together because it's looked at as a no-no in the best ball community. But we may get away with it. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here? I have an inkling of who I'm going to take. I will not reveal it. I will not say. I don't know if Dallas or Sonny G are in the stream. I don't know. They could be. And we're going to go Justin Herbert. I think this is kind of Marvin's probably a 95% chance to go to Arizona or the Chargers. So either way, we're going to get them stacked. I would hope. And most of the Charger stacks are kind of are down anyways, right? Like you got Palmer, Joshua Palmer. You got Quentin Johnston, Gus Edwards. If you want to talk running backs too, so you know what I mean. Makes sense. Vape's in here. What's going on, baby? What's up, gentlemen? No drafting tonight. Binge watching Fallout on Prime. Not so bad so far. I hear good things about that. You like it? Sounds like you do. You said it wasn't so bad, so I like it. I like it. I like it. I love that your YouTube name is just now is locked in as Vaporware, aka Tinder. I think that's hilarious. I think that's really funny that it's usually you're stuck for like, would you say 48 hours, 72 hours, something like that? You can't change it. That's hilarious. Oh. All right. Andy B says, why go Herbert if you're going to get Stafford next pick and just roll with 2 QBs as if Murray's a top 5 guy? You know what the answer to that is, Andy? The answer to that is that I totally forgot that I had Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. I was going to like play it off like, yeah, no, I was going to go 3 QBs all along. That's not the case. I totally forgot that I had the Rams guys on my team. I'm not gonna lie. I just totally forgot. We could still go Stafford, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go 3 QBs. Maybe probably not the best idea. I think BBG was talking yesterday how that's not like it's just not a good idea. But that's why you tune in, ladies and gentlemen, for crack analysis like this. I need to be corrected every once now and again. And Andy B is here to do that for us, putting us on blast because we deserve it. We deserve it. That's a great question. That is a great question that I didn't have a good answer for. We might just go Stafford anyway, just because I forgot. But I mean, I don't want to get left behind at running back, considering we have 2 on the same team. But you can make the case that you don't need the Stafford connection. Maybe Justin Herbert's the guy you need. Maybe Justin Herbert scores like 30 points in Week 17. But like Puka, like only one of these guys kind of goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's some outs there, but yeah, unstacked is unique too. Like I said, I think we did it maybe like a week ago where we intentionally went AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, but we drafted Josh Allen over Hurts when we could have taken Hurts. You know what I mean? It's like I think there's oh my God, I just spilled water on myself. There is some validity to doing that. So maybe we do that this one, except we didn't. This wasn't the plan. But you know what? You know what they say. Number one thing in coaching: great players adjust, and I would consider myself a great player. You know what? Great players adjust. Things didn't go our way. That's okay. We bounce back. We bounce back, and we kill. We kill with this next pick. It would make me feel better about myself if Stafford went off the board before my pick. I'm not gonna lie. It would feel better. It would feel better, just so I could be like, oh, see, I was right. This is a results-driven business, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody knows that. Results-driven. Nobody cares about your process. They want results. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. Everyone stacks now. In DFS, a lot of unstacked lineups win. Yep. Jason says, I feel like you could advance to get a final week unstacked, but finishing first or near the top is really unlikely without the stacks. And I totally agree. I feel like all we do is stack on this channel, right? Like we know stacking leads to getting that money at the top, but let me just throw out a potential scenario, right? Let's say only Puka Nacua, let's say he has 2 touchdowns, right? Let's say Stafford throws 2 touchdowns in that Week 17 game. Puka Nacua has 2 touchdowns in that game, right? But Kyler Murray or Justin Herbert, like they had like 3 or 4, right? So like in that scenario, Puka would make our lineup, and maybe we get some of the help from like Christian Kirk, Harrison, or like other guys we drafted at the end. You know what I mean? Like I think there is outs to it at least. We're gonna push Stafford around because we have huge balls, and if I don't get him anyway, it's not the end of the world. Corum, I love Corum. Could be a Charger. I say yes. But Singletary is the falling value. I don't care. I'm going Corum. I like Corum. He's one of my top drafted players for a reason. We're going to stick to the process. We will not be tempted by ADP value. We will stick to what we know. I think Corum is it's the minute he gets drafted, he's gonna leapfrog Devin Singletary in value. The minute he gets drafted, is my opinion. So unless he goes like 4th round to the Eagles, then that would be bad. That would be bad. Very, very bad. Godzilla says, I've been pounding these mid-tier QBs all week. If you're late for the party, you better find a different DD. I like it. What does DD stand for? I know what it actually stands for, but in this scenario, these mid-tier QBs all week, if you're late for the party, you better find a DD. Is DD like Are there any quarterbacks with the initials DD? Trying to think. I don't think so. I can't even name it. Drake May. No. D Daniels. Dayton Daniels. I don't know. Corum, a Michigan man. He is a Michigan man. He is a Michigan man. Is he from Michigan? Where's Blake Corum from? Is he from like Hawaii? Where's Blake Corum from? Blake Corum, hometown. Oh, he's from Virginia. So just not even close. I'm thinking of Roman Wilson. I think Roman Wilson's from Hawaii. Okay, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Do we try and push Stafford around again? I say we do. I say we put it all on the table and we push Stafford around. Palmer, QJ, stacking options with Dotson. I do like Wright. I like Sharp. I think we go running back here. Oh, let's go Ford. I like Ford. I think he could have some real big upside there. I like it. We're going to push Stafford around, and we are going, and we're going to do it. We're just going to push him around, and we're going to prove why we really do this for real. And then Steph. You know what? Deshaun Watson kind of looks like a nice late round value. Jerome Ford would correlate, you know. Son of a bitch, man. Like, what the hell? Well, does this place at least have Kyron? Okay, at least they have Kyron. That makes me feel better. That helps me sleep at night. That helps me sleep at night that they at least have Kyron. I wish they would have taken Stafford right here instead of Khalil Shakir. I mean, yeah. God damn it. I'm not gonna lie. There was like a 75% chance in my head that was actually gonna work. I'm not gonna lie. I 100% thought that was gonna work, and it took one pick after we picked for it not to work. Not great. Not great. Oh. All right, 13 picks away. Who we got? Let's see what Anthony's team's coming out to. We got Chuba, Jonathan Brooks. I like those two picks. Leggett, McConkey, Goddard. I like it. And then we got Huron, River Rat coming up here. Schultz, Franklin, Caleb. There we go. I totally forgot Godzilla's in this chat too. I was recapping all the teams. I didn't recap Godzilla's team. That's 100% on me, man. I was just thinking the Michigan connection was the only guys in this draft, but I forgot. Godzilla, I owe you a beer. Godzilla's team: Tyreek, Ayuk, Debo. Like that start. Kelsey, Hollywood Brown. Did you get Mahomes on this team? That's unfortunate. You did. Got sniped by QB the King 22, who has Rashee Rice. So I guess that makes sense, but that's okay. Then go David Montgomery, Mostert. I mean, Godzilla likes Mostert. Shocker. Brock Purdy, Tua, Kirk. So at least you stack up everyone. No Atlanta players yet, but you do have Kirk. So there you go there. Also, too, I would hammer some second round. Some guys who are going to go in the second round of the draft could luck into an Atlanta stack there. But I like the team so far. What I am curious, what made you do the Kirk unstack at this point? Are you kind of circling maybe Darnell Mooney as a guy you would draft? And I don't want to give away your strategy, but like I think there's only a couple of players left you could stack for sure who you know is going to be an Atlanta Falcon with Kirk. So I'm just curious on the strategy. Not calling you out, just asking a question. All right, 7 picks away. I like Wicks. I think I need more Wicks. Michael Wilson would stack up with us nicely too. I do like Mooney, so I'm not gonna lie. I am a threat to take Mooney from you because I do love Darnell Mooney. So I apologize if it has to come to that. Sorry, not sorry. You take Josh Palmer away from me, and now I'm more inclined to take Darnell Mooney from you. I take Kurt to destroy other drafters, and he throws 600 times a season. There you go. A little sabotage in this draft room. I like it. Getting toxic. I say yes. Plus, I like Atlanta to go far. Hey, so do I. Can we not tell by the intro? By the regular intro and then the intro I played today? Not like you could ever tell. Darnell Mooney goes there, so I will not be taking any shares of Darnell Mooney in this draft either. We got 5 RBs. We're good at RB for a little bit. Tight end, I don't like Musgrave. I do like Mayer. So we're good there. Probably good at quarterback considering the 2 we have. So, God, I really thought I was going to push Stafford around. Didn't come to fruition though, but that's A-okay. That's A-okay. Oh, there's a reason we're going to do like 600 of these. Everyone can't be 100% perfect unless it is. I really hope if I win anything, like if I win a contest, I really hope it was a draft I streamed. I think that would be really fun to just kind of go back and look at it, because I can't remember like any of the Best Ball Mania winners. Like I don't think they ever streamed the draft that they won. Like Pat Kerrane won, but I don't think it was a draft that he streamed. We're gonna go Michael Wilson here, Arizona, makes sense. Guaranteed Arizona stack. So I like that. Could be really good. Even if what about the crazy scenario where Arizona trades out with the Vikings to get JJ McCarthy for the Vikings, and then the Cardinals find themselves at 11, and they miss out on Harrison or Neighbors, right? What about that crazy scenario? And then Michael Wilson, wide receiver 1, baby, in the 13th round. Not likely, not predicting it, but it could happen. The draft is a crazy place. It is a crazy place in the NFL draft, so definitely could happen. Musgrave's the falling value here. Let's see, and it goes there. That's fine with me. I like Tucker Kraft, I think, straight up over Musgrave. Is that a hot take? I feel like it is, but I don't care. I was drafting a ton of Musgrave, but I feel all the Packers fans in my life kind of seem adamant that like this could be more of a 50-50 tight end workload than we may realize. Like Musgrave's going in the 13th round, but Tucker Kraft, I think, could be like a guy that finishes with more fantasy points. And I wouldn't even necessarily say I know who's going to finish. Like I wouldn't even say that Musgrave is the favorite to, like, from the stuff that I'm hearing at least. I don't even know if Musgrave is the favorite to finish with the most fantasy points. So, all right, let's go Ricky. No, let's go Mayer. Need that extra tight end. We feel good about our receivers, so let's go Mayer here. Let's go Mayer. Maybe push tight end to the last pick now. There we go. I already got the winning team. It was on the bet. It was the one bet last month. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But this is the little board though. Different contest. That was the big board. That was a fun stream. I like this stream so far too. This is one of my favorites. This is like a sneaky, like one of my favorite streams I've done so far. I don't know why. The intro, the Stafford. I don't know. I feel this has been a fun draft to do, an entertaining one at least. All right, Anthony. I don't know, or Detroit. I mean, Midwest people, I should say. I don't know if it's as warm as it is here as it is where you guys are living, but oh my God, it is 76 degrees and sunny. We had a high of 81. It is just a beautiful, beautiful day outside. Absolutely beautiful. So I love it. Very, very fun. Very fun. It's 57 here. Only 57? Damn. What's it? I wonder what's going to be in Detroit for the draft. Can you make a vid with Donald Trump playing football? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Maybe I should do a stream where I only do a Trump accent. Or a Trump voice? Should I do that? Do a stream where it's only a Trump voice? And again, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm this big Trump guy. I'm not. I don't want to get into politics. I'm the least political person you may ever meet. So I want to get that out of the way right now. I don't have one way or the other, but you can't deny that the Trump voice is kind of funny. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not talking about his politics. I'm not talking about him as a person. His voice, objectively, is funny, and I think that'd be a good video. Donald Trump streams, does a 2024 football draft. That might get some clicks. That might hit the algorithm on the ground. They might hit the ground running on that with the algorithm. That could be a good video just for pure clickbait. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I would go this far, but like I could just be like, I don't know. And like my Trump is not that great. Yeah, I would give it like a 4 out of 10. Like it's kind of funny, but it's not like Shane Gillis. Like Shane Gillis makes everyone else look terrible. Jamie Foxx is a good one too. But how would I do this? Wow, we drafted Puka Nacua with the first pick. Then we stacked him up with Cooper Kupp, looking great. We missed out on Matthew Stafford. I love Matthew Stafford. I saw that guy one time and I said, oh my God, I know he's going to be a star player. But we missed out on Stafford. Not too bad. We still got Kyler Murray, still got Justin Jefferson. We're going to be okay. We're going to make stacking great again. So again, not that great. It's okay. I'm trying to work on it here and there, pick up some of those cadences that he does, but it's fun. It's fun to bust out every now and again. You just got to get like what he says. You don't even have to get the voice right. You just have to get like what he says. Like, wow, Kyler Murray, what a short little guy he is. I saw him. I said, oh my God, I can't believe how short this guy is. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Watch, now I'm going to get demonetized or fucking YouTube's going to shadow ban me because I was doing Trump. It took the Milk Boys podcast off with Trump. They're going to take me off too. To that I say, no, sir. No, sir. All right. Who are we thinking here? DeMario, I don't mind, to be honest. I really like DeMario. I like Wandale too. BBG was, I'm just going to, best ball guy, I'm going to call BBG. It's just so much easier to say BBG than best ball guy. Plus, it rhymes with other things that are funny in my mind. We're going to go Wandale here. He could be the wide receiver 1 if the Giants pass on receiver in the first round. You know, like maybe they draft him in the second round. Maybe he could be the wide receiver 1. But Wandale, he was a good football player coming out of Kentucky. Flashed his rookie year before he tore his ACL. Kind of came on to the end of the year late. Quarterback situation, though, was a disaster. Tyrod, DeVito, like it was terrible. So I think there's some hope for Wandale, in my opinion. I still think there's some hope for him. All right. Robinson is such a good deal late in drafts. Robinson? Which Robinson? Am I stupid? Robinson. Oh, I don't know why. I think as Wandale as just Wandale. I forget that his last name's Robinson. I'm literally stupid for not making that connection. I'm stupid. How? Robinson is such a good deal late in drafts. As I'm talking about Wandale Robinson, and then I have the audacity to say, who is Robinson? This is not gonna lie. If the name of the stream was Masterclass Draft, I would change it to the Disaster Class for the second time. I don't know. I don't even have an explanation of why I just asked who Robinson was. Bro was right. I'm in shambles right now. This is why you tuned in. To watch me act like an idiot. All right. Running backs, receivers. Some guys I like. Some guys I don't. I do like Khalil Herbert. I hope he gets traded. I think he's just good at football, so I'm going to bet on the talent. I don't know, man. Did you say this is your first time in a stream? I hope I didn't steer you away. I hope this isn't like one of those situations where I got after this draft, I'm never listening to this guy again. He's the Stafford debacle, the intro where that he thinks is so funny, and now the Robinson gate. Not great. Not great. Hopefully we can keep your sub. You don't have to tune in. We just keep the sub on the channel. You don't have to watch the videos though. That's all I ask for you. With positional uncertainty in Pittsburgh, thoughts on drafting Calvin Houston and Cordell Patterson? I think you mean Calvin Austin. 2 cities in Texas. That sounds like something I would say. That sounds like something I 100% would have mixed up. But I think you mean Calvin Austin. Would be my guess. But Calvin Austin, I think right now he has some value, but you have to think with the amount of receivers in this draft and kind of the receivers that the Steelers don't have. Like right now, Calvin Austin is what, wide receiver 2? Maybe is there somebody else on that roster I'm forgetting after George Pickens? I don't think Allen Robinson's still on the Steelers. Is these Steelers depth chart? Am I forgetting somebody? Just Claypool, obviously. It's right now. It's Van Jefferson. So right now it's Pickens, Van Jefferson, Calvin Austin. I don't know who would start over the other between Jefferson and Austin. That's kind of a toss-up for me. But if the Steelers draft any receiver, right, especially like first, second round kind of guy, not going to be great for Calvin Austin because right now he has some value. But if they draft a first or second, third round guy, could easily come in and take his spot. Plus a receiver in an Arthur Smith offense, not great. Now, I lived through the Arthur Smith experience. I thought drafting Mac Hollins last year was the steal of the draft in like the 18th round in Best Ball Mania because on paper he was the wide receiver 2, but what we failed to realize was that they don't use their wide receivers in the Arthur Smith offense, right? So I don't know. I'm not drafting Austin personally, but I could see why you could get there. I could see it. I do like Patterson. I don't know how much value he's going to have either. Maybe he's kind of the same. Like look at what Patterson was used last year, right? Maybe a kickoff return, you may get lucky in a spike week there, but again, that's probably only be 6 points. I don't think he has that much value because Warren and Najee are ahead of Patterson on the depth chart, right? Like they're going to be throughout the season, just like Bijan and Algier were ahead of Patterson on the depth chart. So I drafted a good amount of Patterson last year. Didn't come anywhere near paying off. I don't see how it gets better considering Patterson is another year older. Different situation. I feel like the Steelers' offense is even worse than the Falcons' offense was last year, if I'm being 100% honest. Now, that's not I'm not trying to be biased. You look at quarterback maybe is an upgrade, but I feel like London better than Pickens. The running backs are better. O-line's better in Atlanta. So I just feel like, I don't know. I'm kind of off on those guys. And plus, I love Cordell Patterson. I have a jersey. I have a T-shirt of Cordell. I love Cordell Patterson, but I don't see how he gets any value, a value bump in best ball. I don't see the path for him finishing, really paying off even a 20th round selection. But that's my personal take. Do what you want. That's just my take on it. Steelers going to draft Roman Wilson. That's fine. Yeah, like I said, like Roman Wilson would probably start over Calvin Austin and Van Jefferson, right? Feels like they would definitely start over. He would start over both of those players. Okay, we're good at 2 QBs. We talked about that. We could go tight end. We could go running back maybe as well. Kind of all over the place here. We could really go. There's a couple of guys we definitely want to get. There's one guy I want to leave with in this draft no matter what. Hoping Anthony does not take him. He's heard me talk about him. That's not the guy. Thank you. And now hopefully Donut. He sniped us. This guy sniped us on 3 picks, right? The Stafford pick and 2 other picks, I think, right? Sniped us on Brees, which, not really a snipe, but I was pissed that I didn't get Brees. Sniped us on Keenan Allen at the falling value, and then got Stafford. So that was not the pick. Jalen McMillan, come on down. I've done my McMillan rant. I did it yesterday. So if you want to hear me do that, go back to yesterday's stream. But basically, in 2022, if you're new to the channel, I'll do it again. In 2022, Jalen McMillan was the second leading receiver for the Washington Huskies in the 11 games that McMillan and Odunze played together. Odunze, going to be a top 10 pick, top 12 probably is his floor. In this 11 games that Odunze and McMillan played together, McMillan was the leading receiver in yards in 5 of those 11 games. Odunze was the other 6. Pretty good considering McMillan you can get in the 17th round. You have to draft Odunze in like the 4th, 5th, 6th round. Where did he go in this draft? I'm always bad with like the exact rounds he's getting. 4th round. Yep, 4th round pick for Odunze. So I just think McMillan could have sneaky upside. He was injured all last year, so that's why you're not really hearing the names. Polk and Odunze coming off big seasons. I think that's partly due to the fact that McMillan just kind of got left behind because he was hurt. But like McMillan almost doubled up Jalen Polk in every category in 2022. Receptions, yards. He led the team in receptions in 2022. He led the team in receiving touchdowns in 2022. Like I'm going to take a chance on a guy who was he was the 1A, 1B option when he was fully healthy for Washington. Like if McMillan had the year he had, if McMillan had the year that he had in 2022 and he did that in 2023, he would be going way earlier in this draft. But he was hurt, so we didn't get to see it. So that's my take on that. I think I was talking about Tucker Kraft earlier. I think we're going to go Tucker Kraft again here. I truly think he's going to have some run this year. I think a lot of 12 personnel coming out of Green Bay. Tucker Kraft could be on the field, could even be the tight end 1, but by the end of the season on that Packers offense. Just my personal take. Just kind of a vibes thing. I feel like Tucker Kraft. This could be like the pick no one's talking about. That could just be like, yeah, that was a great pick in hindsight. He finished as like the tight end 10 or something like that. Not predicting that necessarily, but I truly think Tucker Kraft has a better chance of finishing as like a tight end 10 or top 12 tight end than Jatavion Sanders, than Zach Ertz. Some of these other guys are going late. I think Kraft has the highest upside for the tight ends going in this range, is my opinion. Just curious why they gave so much money to Patterson. How much money did Patterson get? I don't think he got that much. Didn't he get like $2 million or something like that? Let me look. Cordero Patterson. Let's take a look here. This kid. Yeah. Oh my God. They gave him $5 million a year. Or what's his new contract? Where's the new one? Oh no. Yeah. 4 years. No, that's where's the Steelers contract? It's just not on here. Oh yeah, here it is. 2 years, $6 million. Got it. 2 years, $6 million for Cordero. So guaranteed money is 1.9 guaranteed. So they can cut him and save a bunch of money anyway. Like this year, like next year, like after this year, they can cut him and save like $2 million. So he might not even be on the roster next year. They didn't really give him that much money, especially with the salary cap going up as much as it did. I don't know. All right. We got 2 picks left, right? 2 picks. 2, 6, 7, 3 right now. We're done at RB. Probably going to double tap receiver on the way back around, unless there's a running back that we like. Maybe go lob. I can talk myself into some lob, but not a must for me. Not a must. There we go. There we go. 8 picks away. Who are the receivers? Let's just go. Let's just look at receivers. I mean, I'm not going to say anything because obviously Anthony's coming up here, so I will not reveal who I'm looking at on this team. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. Well, I do like this team, though. I know the Stafford debacle was kind of wrecked us, but like running back, like this is a good running back room for not getting running back over the first 3 rounds. Like we get ETN, Pollard, Spears, Corum, Ford. Like a lot of these guys have upside. Pollard and Spears both have upside. ETN has upside. Corum, Ford, especially. Like I think I like these. I like these picks. I'm not taking your guy. Well, I have a couple different guys that I'm looking at. So I don't know which one it is. And don't do it because it's like do it because you draft who you want to draft because you want to draft them. Don't think about me. Don't think about me. I don't want to be accused of teaming. So don't worry about me in terms of who you want to draft. You draft who you want to draft. All right. Don't forget about Parker Washington for your stack. Parker Washington. What stack? Oh, the Jag stack? Yeah. The Jag stack where we didn't get Trevor Lawrence either. Oh, I just realized like I had so many more stacking options available. DeMarcus to complete the non-Stafford stack. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about it. Could do it. Would make some sense. I feel like they might draft a receiver though, and DeMarcus could get left behind. How much money did they give DeMarcus in free agency? He goes there anyway. So if we were considering taking him, freaking Dona, just whatever. We're gonna go Greg Dortch here to add on to our Kyler Arizona stack. Best case scenario for this team, I think, would be if the Chargers drafted Marvin and we kind of roll with just Mike Williams, Greg Dortch for this Arizona stack. I think that'd be because we had a lot of stacking options. We have a ton of Jacksonville stacks. We have a couple Rams stacks, but I don't know. We don't really have that many Chargers, Cardinal stacks. It feels like I don't think like how much Kyler do I have? But I don't take Kyler stacked every time. You know, rushing upside. You don't have to take Kyler stack. Probably want to, but don't have to. Let's see here. I worry about you being able to eat the spicy wings. I'm so excited. I'm going to do that. Maybe at like 500. At 500 subs, we'll do the wings thing because 500 is a nice round number. We'll do the every. If you don't know, we'll do at 500 subs. I'll say it right now. 500 subs, we will do where I have 18 wings because probably we'll have 18 round drafts by then. 18 wings, and then we'll go up and spice every single round. So we might have to do a couple, like maybe do like, I think we might have to do because like this. Like the spice scale only goes up so much. I think hot ones is like 10 wings, right? But I think we might do like 2 of the same flavor for each round, or like 3. Or if we did 3 wings of the same flavor for each 3, like for each 3 rounds, like mild for the first 3 rounds, right? Medium for the next 3 rounds, kind of thing. So I don't know. Trey Palmer is going to be our pick. If he falls to me in the 20th, I'm going to take him. He's the wide receiver 3 until further notice. I mean, the stats don't wow you here, but he had some real, I think some breakout potential. I like Trey Palmer. There we go. 500. Wow, dude, you'll get a ton of followers from it. I hope so. But we were close to 500, right? Like we're only like 50 away. Like that's not crazy. That's definitely not crazy to say that. I mean, how many are we at? We are at 455, so we're only 45 away from 500 subs. So, hey, thanks for hanging out today, guys. I gotta kind of wrap it up here. I gotta go. I got some plans for tonight. Gotta go outside, eat some dinner. Nothing better than eating at a restaurant outside when it's nice out in Minnesota. There's no better feeling. It's a 10 out of 10 feeling. But hey, I appreciate all you guys. Appreciate everyone new who tuned in. Appreciate it. All the old heads for coming back. I truly do appreciate it. And we will see you tomorrow night, Sunday night. Probably another night stream. I don't think I have anything going on tomorrow night. So night stream tomorrow, probably around 6:30. Thank you, Jason. You have a good one as well. We will see you tomorrow. Drop a like, drop a sub. We are out of here. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday night.